Hi Pisces, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Let's do a reading for you to see how things might be going. All right. We're going to start with some oracle cards and then we're going to go into the tarot. See how things look and we're going to talk about it. Now, starting off with, I'm going to make 3 different piles here of tarot, or excuse me, of the oracle cards. Put down here so you can see it. All right. And they're going to be a combination of different decks. You have Unfinished Symphony, Mending, and Fork in the Road. So it definitely looks like there's something that you need to finish up. A choice that's going to need to be made. And there's healing here, mending. Ghost. Cleanse. And death. Okay. Let's get one more and see what that would like to share. So it looks like there is something from your past, right here, that needs to be addressed. Lay a solid foundation. There is always enough. And surrender now. So let's go ahead and talk about these for a minute and then we'll go into the tarot. Your first group here, the Unfinished Symphony is letting you know that there's something that you have started or been involved in sometime in the past, okay? And potentially you just let it lie or didn't finish it up. And this is saying you need to finish it up. Whether you continue with it or you let it go, it needs to be finished. And here, Ghost is saying it's either somebody or something from your past. All right? Here is the Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. So, in order for you to have a solid foundation, which is really important because what you build on a solid foundation will withstand the test of time. If it's not on a solid foundation, it might last and it might not. So in order for you to have this solid foundation, you need to finish up something from the past. It could be anything. And we'll see if we can find out more with the other cards, okay? Your second group is Mending, Cleanse, and there's always enough. There is going to be something that comes up or that exists in your life that needs to be mended. And I can see a connection right here. That could very well be what this Unfinished Symphony is about. That you need to mend it. It could be, like I said, with people, projects, anything. And if it is, say, for an example, with a person, maybe you had a falling out, something in your past. It needs to be mended. And this fits right in. Cleanse. It needs to be cleared of whatever the problem was or what is unfinished. It needs to be taken care of. And if there is concerns here about, having enough of whatever it may be, it could be finances, security, love. Spirit's letting you know that there is always enough. So if you feel like you're lacking in something that you need to finish up something, Spirit's saying, do not worry, there's always enough. So whether it is a person, a job, project, whatever it is, it needs to be finished. It needs to be taken care of. Okay? And this last group, fork in the road, is letting you know that you have a choice to make. Both options can be good. Oftentimes, one is going to be better than the other. And this is going to be very individual. You're the only one who is going to know. But it looks like you are faced with a choice. Which way do you go? And according to this, if this is what this fork is about, take the option where you complete something, mend it, clear it out of the way. And then here you have death, which means the end of something and the beginning of something new. Surrender now, the way I feel about this, is whatever has not been finished, it looks like maybe there's resistance on your part, or it could be another. And this is saying, let that go. Let go of, that barrier, that wall. Let it fall so you can finish this up and have your new beginning. Okay? So it's definitely transformative. And this is like the Death card in the tarot, very similar. So yes, you have a choice to make on how you proceed. But it is telling you that you need to go ahead and take care of something that has been from the past. And it could be recent past, long ago. But it is unfinished and it needs to be taken care of. Okay? So let's see what the tarot would like to share. You have the Knight of Swords. Decisive, focus-driven, defensive events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. So, this is you taking action, going for what it is that you know is your truth. Okay? And this is talking about going quickly. Here, I really don't see anything about the speed involved. But your first card is definitely taking action and doing it quickly. Here you have the Five of Pentacles. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fears surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. What I'm feeling from this is that this could very well be the reason you need to finish this up. Because whatever this is holding you back. And it could be for any reason. It could be, your emotions. It could be the practical side of things. This can oftentimes have to do with money, but it is earthly matters. So, what you experience here in the physical. And I do see a definite connection there that you feel or really are unable to go forward with some aspect of your life because you feel like you're being held back or feeling like you are holding yourself back. Now, there is help for you if you would like it. But yeah, I'm feeling like this is the reason you really need to finish something up. But now here you are, and you want to do it quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I can understand that with this showing up. Here you have the High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. Okay, so the High Priestess is extremely intuitive. She's psychic. You need to use your intuition. This is spiritual. Over here, this would be the logical side. So I would say that you need to use both the spiritual, emotional, as well as the logical, combining the two and using everything that's available to you is going to bring about the best results. Okay? And now let's get your overall energy. Beautiful. You have the Queen of Air. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, divorced or unmarried individuals. This particular energy is your overall energy, okay? And what this is all about the truth. That's what you want, what you're going for, what's important to you. She tends to not be very emotional. She's more on the logical side, but everything is about the truth. And here, you have the Knight. So, you want to go take action. Matter of fact, you probably are already or getting ready to take action because your energy is accomplishing your goals. That's all about your truth, right? Okay, let's clarify this. So what I'm getting from this whole thing is there is something going on where you have something that is unfinished. And it is something from your past. It could be something that, is still going on. Or it could be something where there was a pause and it was just left to sit. But this is saying in order to go forward, you really need to take action and finish it up. And here it's giving you different information, like here's from the past. You need to lay a solid foundation. This is not on a solid foundation. You need to cleanse it. You need to mend it. It's your choice. But by making the choice to finish this up, you are going to be letting go of the problem and bringing in a new beginning. Okay, let's clarify. Yes, you have choices. That's what this is all about. Kind of like the fork in the road. Some of them are good, some may not be. And if you are confused at all, definitely use your intuition. Also, use your logic. Use them both to find the right answer for you so you can have this new beginning. And this is clarifying your Knight of Swords. So you are determined to go for it quickly. Okay, this is very nice. Here you are in a challenging state, and it's being clarified by the Three of Wands, which is letting you know that what you truly want is here for you. You need to take action. You need to do something to go forward in this energy to get what it is you want, but it is here for you. Okay, now for the High Priestess. Beautiful. You have a new beginning in Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And this challenging energy is Pentacles, okay? So, use your intuition to help figure this out, to know where to go, how to go, and it's going to bring about a new beginning. And if you notice in this column, you have death, therefore a new beginning, and your new beginning. Okay? Now let's get one for your overall energy. Oh my gosh, look at this. definite message here. Okay, sorry about the noise if you could hear it. We've had a ton of snow. So there's snow plows out and they are very noisy. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Here, you have the King and Queen of Swords. The King of Swords is very wise. He sees the truth. He knows the truth. He goes for the truth. He makes his decision and he takes action. So here you have the Knight, Queen, and King, which is huge, actually. So it is very important for you to use the truth going forward. You know, look inside. You have choices. Look inside and find the truth. What is true for you? And take action on it so you can get out of this energy and have your new beginning. But here is major arcana, and I'm looking, this is the only major arcana in this spread. So this is very important. There's a lot of weight here on the logical side because you have the Knight, Queen, and King. Okay? Over here on the spiritual side, the more emotional side, you have major arcana, which is very important. So use both your emotions, your intuition, as well as what you know is your truth to create this change. All right? And when you do that, it is going to bring you a new beginning that is going to be abundant. Okay? Earthly matters, happiness, finances. Going to be very nice. But you do have to finish up whatever this unfinished symphony is from your past, so you can have that solid foundation. All right, let's see what the universe would like to share. You have the Five of Cups, okay? And I can see this as being where you potentially are right now. You're busy looking at the challenging side of things. You know, you could be feeling grief, sadness. There's something that is, you know, pulling you down, holding you down. What you need to do is look at the other two cups. Those two cups are waiting for you to notice them. In other words, you need to get out of the challenging energy and go towards the positive. And one thing I like about this card is it's a matter of perspective. You know what? In the traditional deck, you have these three cups. The person is looking at those three cups, and behind them are two cups. If they would turn around and see those two cups, they would see the bridge that takes them to their castle, okay, which is where their happiness is. So it is how you're looking at things or where you are focusing. You need to change the focus. Beautiful. You have the Six of Swords, another Swords energy. This is you leaving behind whatever the situation is to go for calmer waters, to go for your happiness. Okay, the Three of Swords. You have a lot of swords here, by the way. This is one of two things or both. One is a hurt heart, which could be here as well. You know, something is bothering you, and it is this unfinished symphony. It could also be not seeing something clearly because these clouds are all around this heart. And like you can see here, the King of Swords is above the clouds. And in the traditional deck, so is the Queen. So they can see clearly. Here you can't. So it is quite possible that whatever this is about, you could not see it clearly. Okay? But now, your energies are definitely where you can see clearly. You're going to be able to make the choices that you need to make to correct, I'm not sure if that's even the right word, but to remedy, to mend, to heal, to cleanse whatever the situation has been that has been holding you back. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck from the universe, you have the Fool. The Fool is a very important card. Major Arcana, very first card in the tarot. So by you finishing this symphony, you will be creating a new beginning, a very important new beginning. One where it's brand new. Enjoy it. I can see a huge shift here from being in these challenging energies to being very happy, feeling free. But you do have to take the action to get out of this energy, which is finishing this up. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tea leaf cards to see what they would like to share. Normally these cards pop right out, but I have noticed every reading I've done in January, they're just not popping out. Well, they did, I'm not sure who it was. One reading. Okay. I have to do them in 2 piles because it's such a big deck. Let's see if something comes out with this one. Yes, you have a few. Okay. Whoa, that one flew. Okay. I guess this half of the deck is making up for the last half. Oh me, oh my, we've got a bunch. Okay, all right. Let's see what we have. I do not recall which was the first. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, that could be over here with the Ghost in the Unfinished Symphony. Definitely. Secret admirer. Again, the potential is here as well. Tree. Affairs with your family. Well, that could fall into this as well, but it could be anywhere. So we're just going to set it here. Kite. Vacation. Definitely, when you are done with this, take a vacation. Or maybe when you're getting ready to sort this out, maybe a vacation would be a very good thing for you to do. You know, to help clear your mind. Here you have a time. This is March, which is not very far away. It's coming up. So March could be either where maybe the vacation comes in, is got importance in some way. It might be when you finish up this unfinished symphony, but there is importance to the March time frame. News is on the way. Okay, that could have to do with anything. You know, it's possible. This card makes me feel like this. It's possible. Of course, you knew that there was something that happened. And, you know, maybe things were quiet, so you just let it slide. But I feel like this news is on the way is letting you know, like the Ghost is reemerging. You know, it's coming back. That could be the news that's on the way. So you're having to deal with the knowledge that whatever you thought was gone is coming back. So, you know, so you're going to have to deal with it. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay, so yeah, that would be with Ghost in some fashion. But it is about financial gain, so that's really nice. And the one that flew off the desk is older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. So again, that could be over here. Let's get a charm and see what it would like to share, or a few. Okay, let's see what charms would like to come out. Okay, we have a few. A leaf. This means growth. And I am sure that going through this process of finishing up the symphony and having this new beginning is definitely going to bring you growth. Okay? And peace. It will bring you both growth and peace. And now here, you have a t-shirt, but I don't know if the t-shirt's the important part. There are 2 hearts on this t-shirt. I think that's the important part. And that, I feel like, is really dependent on the situation, which again is different for everybody. These 2 hearts could be mending. Right here is talking about mending. You know, so this could be somebody that you love that this is concerning. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be. But it looks like by you going through this, mending, finishing this up, you're going to bring in peace, which is going to create a new beginning and growth. Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps, and have a wonderful time. I would love to know if this was helpful, and I'll talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.